Still a bear living under the U.S. economy, and it is in the form of the weakening labor market. The consulting firm Challenger Gray and Christmas out with a fairly eye-opening report that more than 1 million layoffs have been announced by employers over the first 11 months of this year. That is a whole lot. The company says that more than 71,000 jobs were lost last month alone. Unfortunately, California employers have been especially aggressive in showing workers the door. More than 173,000 job cuts were announced in the Golden State from January to November. That's up nearly 14% from a year ago. Nationwide, job cuts are up 54% from the same period last year, and that really underlines the growing weakness in the labor market. Challenger Gray and Christmas says that employers are citing President Trump's import taxes as a key reason that they have to rush to restructure.
All right, speaking of cuts, Meta reducing its metaverse budget.
Yeah, and it seems so quaint to think that just 4 years ago, the company formerly known as Facebook was so enamored of the metaverse that it changed the company name to Meta. Now, 4 years later and billions of dollars in the hole, the company is pulling back. It is reportedly preparing to slash as much as a third of its metaverse spending, and it could start laying off some of its metaverse teams as soon as next month. Now, if you're late to this particular party, the metaverse was, at least briefly, seen as the next iteration of the internet, with users interacting online in the form of cartoon avatars. Well, this idea never really caught on with internet users, and early adopters have since backed away. Meta has spent, wait for it, more than $60 billion on its metaverse initiatives over the last 5 years. It's now spending billions of dollars on AI.
All right, and the bids for Warner Brothers then.
Yeah, the sweepstakes are continuing for who gets to be the new sugar daddy for Warner Brothers Discovery, and the three leading contenders, Paramount, Skydance, Netflix, and Comcast, are all jockeying for pole position. While Paramount had been seen as the frontrunner, analysts now say Netflix seems to be out front with a largely cash offer for at least some of Warner's assets. Now, Paramount is not pleased about that. In a letter to Warner Brothers Discovery CEO David Zaslav, Paramount says that it is concerned the bidding process has been rigged in Netflix's favor. In response, Warner says that the board is not playing favorites as it looks at the various competing offers. Netflix and Comcast reportedly are really put interest solely in the movie studio and the streaming business, whereas Paramount reportedly is prepared to take on the whole package, including the legacy TV assets. Paramount has reportedly sweetened its largely cash offer several times, trying to get back out in front here.
Back at one?
Back at